You opened the menu page. Press backspace to go back to the map. Life points. 100% life points. Experience points. Alien reached level 7. 5,530 experience for the next level. Inventory. You opened the inventory page. 1 sack. 1 rope. 1 axe. 1 leather sheath. 1 jack key. 1 knight key. 1 queen key. 1 king key. 1 water canal key. 1 torch. 1 rusty key. 1 holy symbol. 30 blood vial. 1 holy symbol. 30 blood vial. A crystal. 1 holy symbol. A necklace. 13 blood vial. You open in battle instruction. Instructions. Game progression 81%. Battle background volume settings 70%. 40%. 10%. Battle background volume settings. Alert sound on quiet attacks. Deactivated alert. Deactivated alert. Quit game. Game progress. Instruction. You can skip cutscenes by pressing Control for 2 seconds. Move among the options in the pause menu with the left and right arrow keys. Then press Control to select an option. Use the right and left arrow to explore the environment, forward and backwards. Use the Control key to examine the interactive elements, spacebar to open the pause menu, and the I key to access the inventory. During battle, press the up arrow key to attack, press the left, right or down arrow key to dodge. Use the spacebar to drink a blood vial, and Control to hear Elian's health amount. You're back in the map. Saving point. You saved the game. Alien is getting weaker. Alien is getting slower. The battle ends. Alien gains 230 experience points. Press Control. Saving point. You saved the game. Smooth wall. Alien is getting weaker. Alien is getting slower. The battle ends. Alien gains 230 experience points. Press Control. Saving point. You saved the game. Smooth wall. Alien feels a wind current next to this wall. Tunnel. At the end of the narrow tunnel, Alien reaches this place. It should be situated in a high position. The light is enough to actually see something. You have reached Caves of the Abyss. Passage. Stalagmites. Some of them are broken. Apparently there's some traces of rope. Some of the victims must have thought they were safe before climbing down from the ledge. Rope. It's cut with a blade. It's possible that some of the accidents were caused intentionally. Northeast exit. East slide exit. West exit. Elian can see the exit from here. The sides are still full of shadows, but he's almost there. You have reached Caves of the Abyss. Entrance. Broken camera. Looks like some explorer has been attacked here. Yet there's no one around. East exit. North slide exit. Exit! Broken cam. Exit! Elian marches towards the exit. Just in time. Elian dodges an attack from behind. He immediately turns around, but there's no one there. Here comes another attack. Elian keeps being attacked, but the attacks always come from behind. The monster lurks in the shadows. Elian prepares for battle. The battle begins. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks. Less than 50% life points. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The battle ends. Elian gains 900 experience points. Elian gets Blood Vial. Press Control to continue. The view is in the way. Elian closes his eyes and fights like he has up to now in the caves. Just one jab. His claw pierces the head of the monster, which dissolves as if it never existed. The first survivor of the Caves of the Abyss is about to claim his freedom. Broken exit. Elian can finally see the light of the sun. He enjoys the clean air nearby for a while. The city, to which the guy that Elian is chasing is going, is beyond the plains over there. On a closer look, he can see in the middle of the plains the creature that until now chased Elian. This time he must proceed further, even if that could mean fighting to the death. Elian realizes that it's impossible to escape from that thing. Anyway, he needs his equipment that is still somewhere in the cave where he has been tortured, before proceeding. You have reached Hills. Saving point. You saved the game. Garbage. They must have been thrown from whoever entered inside. And since no one returned, such a shameful sight. They must have been... to the caves of the abyss, to the path to the cliffs, to the plains. Elian must find his equipment in Deus's cave before he can proceed. Saving point. To the path to the cliffs. The path to return to that cave is very long indeed. The caves of the abyss extend for such a long way, but Elian's body already knows that. On the way he enjoys the sight of the sea. You have reached path to cliffs. Landscape. The view is magnificent. To the east there's only sea. Waves crash against the cliffs. A cloudless sky looks free like Elian, and a pleasant silence, interrupted only by the waves, calms his mind. Some boats can be seen far in the distance. The view is grave. There's no image, and not even a carving. It's quite a sad sight. There's no image, and not Metaguy. Metaguy is walking along the path. Who the hell is he? Anyway, he greets Elian and congratulates him for escaping from the cave of the abyss. He also asks him if he noticed that Elian has the power of listening to the last thoughts of the corpses. He suggests to check all the corpses he found along his journey. They might say something interesting. Metaguy. To the hills. To the cliffs. Landscape. To the cliffs. Elian returns on the cliff path. In the distance he can see the speedboat. It's them! It's a relief. But first of all he has to retrieve his equipment. The cave where he's been must be nearby. You have reached cliff path. Background. There's the speedboat docked among the cliffs. Aside from that, Elian is surrounded by nature. Grass. At a certain point, the grass takes the place of the path. At a certain point, back. There's the speedboat. To the plains. To the hidden cave. To the coast. To the hidden cave. To the speedboat. To the hidden cave. Elian can confirm that this is the cave in which he has been kept prisoner for some time. Suddenly a presence on his left appears. It's her. But Elian knows that she's dead, yet she's still there. With her voice she confirms that it's that place. Elian refuses to watch her face, yet his eye slips to her red lips. Apart from the nose, the rest of her face from that perspective is covered from her long scarlet hairs. Anyway, it's time to proceed. You have reached Hidden Cave. Entrance. To the chemistry lab. Light. To the chemistry lab. Here's the lab. There's no other place in which Elian's equipment could be. She points a finger toward the wardrobe and tells him that no other place could hide the equipment. And he knew that. All that he was searching for was an excuse to return to this place. Nothing else. Elian tries to ignore her. Still, he notices the fingernail polish on her nails. Red as well. Her features are impeccable as always. She would never want to look bad in front of her former prisoner. You have reached Hidden Cave, Chemistry Lab. To the torture chamber. To the entrance. Pantry. Wardrobe. As suggested by her, Elian opens the wardrobe. There are many clothes on the hangers. Most of them are the ones which she got Elian used to. But she actually also had normal clothes, even elegant ones. She gets close to Elian and admits that she had a life outside this place, but she smiles and tells Elian not to worry. She only saved the best for him. Her favorite clothes have been worn by her only here, and only for him. And she knows that the ones she's wearing at the moment are the ones that he likes the most. Elian searches for the equipment in the low part of the wardrobe, and he finds them. Everything is there except the blood vials. As he finishes putting on the jacket, she asks him if he's satisfied. Now he can go where he really wanted to. In that chamber, she warns him that he has no reason to return to that room. He did all that he had to do in this place, and that doing that won't add anything at all to his journey, or to his mission. But still, she chuckles, he will do that all the same. She already knows that. Elian closes the wardrobe and turns around. Bookshelf, wardrobe. Now that Elian has found his equipment, he can return to the plains. Bookshelf, tools, to the torture chamber, to the entrance. You have reached Hidden Cave, entrance, to the chemistry lab, to the cliff path. You have reached cliff path. To the speedboat, to the coast. That was the coast in which Elian was abducted by that vampire. It looks like from that cave, there's a good view to this coast, like a hunting ground for the predator. You have reached Lonely Coast. Sea. A pleasant sea breeze blows from the sea. Elian stands there for a while. A pleasant coast. Even if sea currents transport to this coast any type of object, at the moment it's completely clear. As if someone was used to clean it. Elian immediately thinks of Deus. It makes sense. Since she caught him and hid him in that cave. The last thing she would want to deal with is some outside people searching for him. A clear coast would be simply perfect to throw them off. A hand grazes Elian's left shoulder, and a whisper comes from behind his right ear. Speak of the devil. She tells him that it makes sense. He could be right, but warns him that she's used to giving compliments, not receiving them. Even if sea currents transport to this coast any type of object, shining object, Elian sees something sparkling among the sand. He gets closer and finds a silver key. The shape makes him think of an ancient key. There's a very beautiful shell on the coast, the type of shell that a tourist would pick up and take with him. But Elian doesn't need it. Besides, he knows it's a terrible idea to remove it from the coastal heritage. Coast, shell. There's a very beautiful to the cliff path. Sea, to the cliff path. You have reached cliff path. To the speedboat. Elian greets the crew, and they are happy to invite him inside. They were searching for Elian, their savior. If he needs a passage, Elian just has to ask. If he needs to return inside the ghost ship, they will bring him nearby. Then he will have to proceed alone with the lifeboat. You have reached Speedboat. Inside. Saving point. You saved the game. Amelia. Amelia is glad to see Elian again. She's sorry that they didn't manage to find him before, but she swears that they searched for him non-stop. Elian interrupts her and tells her that it's okay. There's no need to apologize anymore. Amelia is glad to see Ellie. Set to the cliffs, to the outside. You have reached Speedboat, outside. To the ghost ship, to inside. Humanoid turtle. The battle begins. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The battle ends. Alien gains 250 experience points. Alien gets blood vial. Press to the ghost, to Fishman. The battle begins. The enemy is getting faster. The battle ends. Alien gains 200 experience points. Alien gets blood vial. Press control to continue. Lifeboat to the ghost ship. You have reached ghost ship. Main deck. To below, to the bow, to the stern, to the speed cannonball cannons. The cannons are still there. Actually, the main deck is still in good condition. Alien thought he would have found a ship in worse condition. Cannon to the speedboat, to the stern, to the bow, to below deck. You have reached ghost ship, below deck, center, saving point. You saved the game. Skeleton. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 160. Skeleton. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 160. To the main skeleton. Sealed corpse. Skeleton. Saving point. You saved the game. Front exit. You have reached ghost ship. Armory. Front exit. You have reached ghost ship. Below deck. Front. To the hold. You have reached ghost ship. Hold. Front. Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 190 experience points. Press control. You open. Alert sound on quiet attacks. You're back in the map, Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 190 experience points. Press control. You quit. Alert sound on quiet attacks. Deactivated alert. Activated alert. Deactivated alert. You're back in the map. To the treasure room. Alien unlocks the door with the silver key. This is a place from where even monsters stay back. There are many chests opened and a few ones closed. Some pieces of a corpse are scattered around the floor, and there's a great chest in the center of the room. Perhaps this is the infamous cursed treasure that led the crew to disgrace. You have reached Ghost Ship, Treasure Room. Shards of flesh and bones. It's a horrible view. Around the room, pieces of meat and bones are scattered everywhere. They are chewed, ripped apart, or shredded. There's all kinds of pieces. Eyes, brains, organs, limbs, spines. Everything. For some reason, they aren't decomposed. As if time doesn't flow in this room. Worthy of a true slaughterhouse. Opened chest. Shard. It's a horrible. Opened chest. Someone took the contents of those chests. Someone took the content. Sealed great chest. Closed chest. Those chests contain some jewels and other valuables, but Elian won't dare to take any of them. A treasure found inside a ghost ship can only bring disgrace. Those chests contain some jewels and other valuables. To the hold. Sealed great chest. This great chest is sealed from the outside with many ropes, a net, and even a cut hammock. Centuries have passed since the period in which those pirates lived. Will Elian remove a seal? Press the left arrow to cut a seal. Press the right arrow to not do that. Elian cuts one of the ropes wrapped around the chest. 2 seals are left. Will Elian remove another seal? Press the left arrow to cut a seal. Elian cuts another rope wrapped around the chest. 1 last seal is left. Will Elian remove the last seal? Press the left. Elian cuts the last rope wrapped around the chest. They all lie on the floor. With caution, Elian cuts the hammock and moves it aside. Finally, there's the net. Elian slowly grabs the net, and with a wave of energy, he lifts the net and tosses it to the side. He immediately jumps back a couple of meters. He has his weapons in both his hands, ready for any suspicious movement. But nothing happens. It's quiet, and the great chest has no more seals. Open shard to the hold. You have reached Ghost Ship. Hold. Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien. Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 109 to below deck. Floor to below deck. You have reached Ghost Ship. Below deck. To the hold. To the cabin. To the armory. You have reached Ghost Ship. Armory. Front exit. Back exit. You have reached Ghost Ship. Below deck. Center. Saving point. You saved the game. You open light. Alien reached level 7. 2006. Your pun front 40. To the hole. Front exit. You have reached Ghost Ship. Armory. Front exit. You have reached Ghost to the hold. You have reached Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 1. Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 190 experience points. Press control to the treasure room. You have reached Ghost Ship. Treasure room. Shut open great chest. Close great chest. No more seals. Alien gets close. Will Alien open the great chest? Press the left arrow to open the chest. Press the right arrow to not do that. Alien takes a step backwards, and that saves his life. That's a mimic, and its bite misses his hand by a few centimeters. Alien dashes backwards and draws his weapon. The mimic won't stop. It opens and closes its jaws as if it's mad. It won't stop at all, and Alien must keep dodging and moving away. He's never seen such a large and wild mimic. This room is much too small and full of obstacles. Alien runs to the hold. This will be the proper arena for one tremendous battle. Less than 10% life points. The enemy is getting stronger. Alien is getting weaker. Less than 50% life points. getting stronger. Alien is getting weaker. Less than 75% life points. The enemy is getting stronger. Alien is getting weaker. Less than 75% life points. The battle ends. Alien gains 6,660 experience points. Alien increases his experience level. Press Control to continue. After countless strikes on the outer part of his body, he finally dies. His casket-shaped body is now opened like a normal chest. Aside from the fact that the edges are covered with long, thin and sharp teeth, the content of the chest is an organic body with some organs like eyes, which now have an empty and vitreous gaze. Alien pierces the heart of the mimic, and it spills so much blood that he gets an amazing amount of 10 blood vials from it. When the corpse runs out of blood, it dries up and turns into dust. Alien returns to the treasure room to take another look at the scene of the massacre. Mankind's greed and foolishness makes them fight among themselves for something without any actual value, and this creates an endless cycle. That mimic looked like a punishment for them, but not even a terrible monster like that can stop this cycle. It's such an irony that there was nothing inside the cursed treasure, and that only Alien, who had nothing to do with this story, could find and appreciate the true treasure. Just more blood. You opened the inventory page. 1 sack, 1 rope, 1 axe, 1 leather sheath, 1 jack key, 1 knight key, 1 queen key, 1 king key, 1 water canal key, 1 torch, 1 rusty key, 1 holy symbol, 23 blood vial, a crystal, 1 shovel, 23 blood vial, a crystal. You opened the your back opened chest, closed chest. Those chests contain some jewels and other open. Someone took shards of it's to the closed opened chest. Shards of flesh and bone. You open life point. Experience less than 50% life points. He's wounded. Inventory. Instruction. Experience point. Alien reached level 8. 3,600 experience for the next level. Quit game. Alert sound on quiet. You're back to the hold. You have reached Ghost Ship. Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien Ghost. The battle begins. The battle ends. Alien gains 100 metal scraps, rotten floor to below deck. You have reached Ghost Ship, below deck. To the cabin, to the armory. You have reached Ghost Ship. Armory. Front exit, back exit. You have reached Ghost Ship. Below deck. Center. Saving point. You saved the game. Front exit. To the hold. To the main deck. You have reached Ghost Ship. Main deck. To below deck. To the bow. To the stern. To the speedboat. You have reached Speedboat. Outside. To humanoid turtle. The battle begins. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The battle ends. Alien gains 2 to Fishman. The battle begins. The enemy is getting faster. The battle ends. Alien gains 200 experience. Lifeboat. Crew member 4. He pats Alien on his shoulder and tells him that he was awesome. It will always be an honor to have Alien aboard. He pats Alien on crew member 5. He shakes Alien's cold hand and tells him that he did a great job when he shouted at that moment. Looks like the one who died was a dear friend of his. If Alien didn't act in that moment, he could have done something stupid in a rage. To inside. You have You saved the game. Amelia. Tools. Crew member 3. Tool. There are many tools used for navigation, but even more for fish. Crew member 3. He thanks Alien once more. He kinda became his fan after watching the stunts he performed during the battle against the Kraken. He thanks Alien. Medical kit. Bed. Weapons. To the wharf. Medical kit. The rest is for the crew. Bed. To the wharf. To the out. To the cliff. Saving point. You saved the game. You open. Quit game. Hell. Egg.